Damn woman.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. Now in today's session we're going to be climbing with Rachel, my partner, and also Ben and Jay, my two youngest brothers, all of which have never really climbed much before. Now I've been training these guys during the lockdown, so I'm excited to see how that newfound strength translates to the climbing wall. Now, it's not been climbing related training, or climbing specific should I say, but there has been a lot of bodywork stuff like pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, press-ups, core work, all things that should hopefully help them on the climbing wall. So the focus of the session is really just to have fun, but obviously I'm going to try and help them with the basics, such as trying to keep the feet on the wall, show them the right technique, how to climb efficiently, and hopefully it'll be a good session. So we'll leave it there, let's wrap this up, and I will see you guys at the wall. In our previous session at the Valley Climbing Centre, Rachel managed to top the 6A purple after only a few attempts. So once the guys had had a chance to do a few stretches and a quick warm-up, I thought this would be a good problem for the boys to tackle whilst their arms were still somewhat fresh. First up to try the problem was Ben, and after telling the guys to focus on keeping their arms straight and putting their weight through their feet, it would appear that Ben chose not to listen to any of the advice I gave him, as he sped up the wall, cutting loose at every chance that he got, and unfortunately he did fall short a few moves from the top because of this by the looks of it. After watching Ben, and hopefully learning from his mistakes, Jay took his time a bit more, as you can see. He is thinking about his foot position, which on a steep climb such as this one, it is a must. He is wasting a lot less energy than Ben by keeping the weight through his feet, and because of this he is rewarded with a well-deserved top on only his first attempt. After a few more climbs, we headed downstairs to the training area to work on some circuits. To make things a bit more interesting, I set up a bit of a competition so you could do the most moves before the forearm pump kicked in and the guys hit the mats. First up to try his luck on the circuit was Ben, who laid down a solid benchmark of 23 moves, a very good effort considering he'd already done 90 minutes of climbing beforehand. Come on, B. Oh, what'd you get to? What number?
22.
22. Come on, JJ, you're up.
Do you want me to help you?
See if you can get further than Richie.
Yeah, don't worry with it.
Jay also got off to a good start, quickly reaching the same point as Ben. However, despite trying to use everything he learned in the sessions about putting weight to his feet and keeping his arms straight to save energy, he also hit the wall at hole 23. Which again is still an almighty effort considering everything they've done on the day. Your turn now. I didn't see where you got to. You said you got to 40 and didn't show me.
I got to 33.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm not even going to get that far now.
That's not the right attitude. Now it was time for my very own normal girl Rachel, who quickly surpassed the point reached by the younger siblings. Now earlier in the session, which unfortunately I didn't record, I managed to climb to hole 50 before jumping off, which motivated Rachel to try and beat the marker I'd laid down. I do strongly recommend using the circuit boards. I say it's not only great for working on your technique, but it also builds up good endurance as well. The guys will definitely see the benefit in the next session from working on this. Go Rich! Go on! So close last time. Go on! Go on Rich, you got it! All I could do was watch in despair and also shout abuse to try and make her fall off. However, she somehow managed to surpass my high point. I've actually never seen her try so hard at anything. So despite being gutted to be beaten by what looks to be the stronger half now, I was also chuffed that she got stuck in and gave it a proper go. Looking at Ben's reaction watching him bounce up and down, you'd think Rachel had just won the Olympics rather than beating my high score. After those 3 efforts, we did call a wrap on the session. However, the guys will be climbing with me more often and we'll hopefully see some big improvements going forward. Now, if you are new to the channel, please do give the video a thumbs up. Also, any tips for the guys, drop them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Well, which means I have to go again though.
Nah, it's finished this whole time.
I've still got time.
Half 7.